I didn't have any issues with the cast in general. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is great, for sure. He's not exceptional, but he's definitely great in this role. And in all honesty, the accent is not bad. For some reason, when watching the trailers, I was just like, I don't know about this. But like, as you watch the movie, like seriously, it's almost like your brain readjusts to his accent. And I'm telling you, it sounds fine to me, in all honesty. The really awkward voiceovers from Joseph Gordon-Levitt standing on the Statue of Liberty, those voiceover moments, they did not work. They just came off as awkward. Like, it was so weird that the first thing we see is Joseph Gordon-Levitt staring at you, the viewer, talking to you, literally, him explaining his life story. I don't know why Robert Zemeckis did that, but whatever. It just came off as just bizarre. And it kept happening throughout the film, and each time that it happened, it took me out of the film. So that sucks. You know, the beginning of the film, you know, we're treated to these black and white scenes, which looked glorious in 3D. But it just kind of felt like unnecessary filler, you know? I mean, you know, when he meets the love of his life, this woman here, you know, I feel like everything that happened prior to that, it's just forgettable. I mean, it just, there's something about the execution that feels sort of goofy and just a little bit too eccentric. That's what the first half of this movie feels like. It's like, come on, can we just get to the important details, like, because the execution just is not as great and it's not holding my attention the way it should be. As soon as we land in New York, from there and onward, the movie just builds and builds, and it just gets just more interesting and more fascinating, and the gravity of the situation starts to really sink in. Particularly, this is where the movie officially was like, holy shit, this movie's really good. It was during this sequence. It's the night before they're gonna infiltrate the Twin Towers, when Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's sort of like reiterating the plan again, and this guy right here is talking about like, yo, like, maybe he's just actually crazy. Are we like about to watch him die? Like, are we cool with this? What is this, you know? That's when the movie, the gravity of the situation really starts to sink in, and it's like, holy shit, he's about to do this, you know? And the CGI, it was fine. It was fine. But it wasn't until at night when they're on the Twin Towers, you know the part where this wire falls down. Okay, so this sequence at night where they're on the Twin Towers, for God's sakes, from there all the way to the end of the movie, I swear to God, I mean, the CGI looked fine prior, but from this night sequence all the way to the end credits, the CGI was it was blew my fucking mind, particularly at night when they were ringing up the wire. Like, it legitimately looked as if they were on the fucking Twin Towers. It just blew my fucking mind. Like, whoa, holy shit. And particularly when one of the characters, you know, they shoot the arrow from one tower to the other. Like when Joseph Gordon-Levitt is trying to signal to that guy to shoot that arrow, I was just looking at the visual effects, just like, it looks real. I mean, particularly during this sequence, when he's actually doing the walk, and it feels like this weird POV, like you are seeing what he's seeing, like you have this extraordinary visual idea what it would have been like had you been there that morning walking on that wire. I mean, just the level of detail, like the sense of depth in the sense of like seeing birds flocking away from those trees over there, and traffic here, and you see people down over there, and just all these buildings, and like it literally looks like, oh my goodness, like I almost like wept when he was walking on the wire. Like, I totally understood his ambition and his craziness and his why he wanted to do it, and seriously, it just became so beautiful. The first half of the movie just, yeah, I don't know, maybe in the future I'll just fucking fast forward to when they land in New York, but with the one exception of the first half of this movie just sucks. You move that way, this is a fucking suspense filled, just inspiring, just mind-blowing fucking movie. And a movie that you should see in 3D, in my opinion. Like, I just don't see how this could be the same experience if I didn't see this in 3D. I mean, seeing this in 3D, it was like, whoa, like, holy shit, we're really high, bro. But that first half, though, fuck. So yeah, I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 for The Walk. If you've had a chance to see this film, what'd you think about it? Let me know your thoughts down below. Yeah. Peace.